Tonight, let this gentle tale fill you with warmth and rest. Susan and Bluebell, the Shells of Friendship. This story is about a girl named Susan, who befriends a glowing fire spirit named Bluebell found in a peculiar shell, and their endearing bond marked by a special shell ritual. Susan was a little girl with a fascination for the ocean. Every evening, she would stroll along the beach, collecting seashells of all shapes and sizes. One day, as the sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Susan found a peculiar shell, glowing with a mystical blue light. Fascinated, she brought it home and placed it on her nightstand. As the moonlight hit the shell, it began to pulse, and with a burst of blue flame, a tiny fire spirit named Bluebell appeared. "Hello, Susan," Bluebell said in a soft, melodic voice. Susan was startled, but quickly relaxed, sensing no danger. Bluebell explained. She had been trapped in the shell for centuries and thanked Susan for freeing her. Curious and kind-hearted, Susan spent the next weeks learning from Bluebell about the ocean's secrets and listening to tales of underwater adventures. In return, Bluebell granted Susan small gifts of warmth and light, radiating from her tiny blue flames. Their friendship grew like the rising tide, strong and unbreakable. One evening, as they sat together on the beach, Bluebell told Susan about a special ritual performed by the fire spirits to mark their strongest friendships. With a wave of her hand, Bluebell conjured a circle of glowing shells around them. They each took a shell and placed it in the ocean, watching as it shimmered and sank into the waves. "These shells will remind the ocean of our bond," Bluebell said, her voice filled with emotion. As years passed, Susan and Bluebell's friendship remained as bright as Bluebell's flames. Whenever Susan felt lonely, the sight of a seashell would bring memories of their adventures and fill her heart with warmth. Even after Susan grew older and moved away, she would often return to the beach, hoping to see Bluebell again. Though she never found another glowing shell, the connection they shared endured, echoing in the rhythmic song of the waves. And so, every shell that washed ashore reminded Susan of the light and warmth of her dearest friend, Bluebell. And now, let's settle in for another heartwarming tale. Our Fistines, Petunia and Angelonia. This story is about the growing bond between a girl named Petunia and a cat named Angelonia, parable importance of patience. Once upon a time, in a quaint village, there lived a gentle girl named Petunia. She was known for her kindness and the beautiful flowers she tended in her garden. One sunny afternoon, while Petunia was watering her flowers, a shy and scruffy cat approached her garden. The cat, hidden behind a bush, seemed wary but curious. Petunia noticed the cat and with a soothing voice said, "Hello there, little one. Are you hungry?" The cat looked at her, hesitant, but the sound of Petunia's gentle words seemed to ease its fears. Petunia waited patiently, her hand outstretched with a small piece of fish. Slowly, the cat emerged from its hiding place and sniffed the offering. Petunia smiled warmly as the cat finally decided to nibble on the fish, her trust slowly building up. Days turned into weeks, and the cat, whom Petunia named Angelonia, started to visit her garden every day. Each day, Angelonia would come a little closer, slowly warming up to Petunia's presence. Petunia never rushed her new friend. She understood that building trust takes time and patience. One rainy evening, Petunia saw Angelonia waiting by the garden gate. She opened the door, and to her surprise, Angelonia walked right in. Petunia gently dried the soap from her new friend and offered a cozy spot by the fireplace. As the fire crackled softly and rain pattered against the windows, Petunia softly hummed a lullaby. Gradually, Angelonia's eyes grew heavy, and she drifted to sleep, feeling safe and love. The seasons changed, and Angelonia became a beloved part of Petunia's life. The once shy cat now followed Petunia everywhere, helping her tend to the garden and spreading joy with her playful antics. One evening, as they both sat on the porch watching the sunset, Petunia whispered to Angelonia, "Thank you for teaching me the beauty of patience." Angelonia purred in response, content in the love and trust they had built together. From that day on, they continued to share countless moments of happiness, understanding that the strongest bonds are woven with patience and love. Another story awaits to ease your night. Buttercup and Bluebonnet's Seasonal Adventure. This story is about Buttercup and a butterfly named Bluebonnet as they experience the magic and beauty of different seasons together, forming a deep and enduring friendship. Once upon a time, in a charming little village nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, lived a kind-hearted girl named Buttercup. Her bright yellow hair flowed like sunshine, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity and joy. Every day, Buttercup would wander through the fields, exploring nature's wonders and making new friends. One splendid spring morning, as blossoms bloomed and birds sang their melodious tunes, Buttercup met a delicate butterfly named Bluebonnet. Bluebonnet's wings shimmer with shades of blue and violet, catching the sunlight in a dazzling display. They quickly became inseparable, embarking on exciting journeys through the changing seasons. Spring was a time of renewal. Persephone and Bluebonnet danced through fields of wildflowers, their laughter carried by the gentle breeze. They watched as the world awoke from its winter slumber, teeming with life and color. Together, they planted seeds that would soon bloom into a vibrant garden, symbolizing the promise of new beginnings. As summer arrived, the days grew longer and warmer. The duo spent their afternoons by the cool river, where Buttercup splashed in the water and Bluebonnet flitted about, sipping nectar from blooming flowers. They discovered secret groves filled with juicy berries and golden rays of the sun filtering through the leaves. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day as they shared stories and dreams under starry summer skies. Autumn brought a palette of fiery hues. Buttercup and Bluebonnet marveled at the vivid reds, oranges, and yellows that painted the landscape. They collected fallen leaves, creating a mosaic of nature's masterpiece. The air grew crisp, and they huddled close, cherishing the warmth of their friendship. As they prepared for the coming winter, they reflected on the beauty of change and the value of companionship. Winter's arrival turned the village into a serene wonderland. Snowflakes danced gracefully from the heavens, blanketing the earth in a soft white embrace. Buttercup and Bluebonnet built snow castles and traced patterns on frosty windows. By the fireplace, they shared stories of their adventures, their hearts aglow with gratitude for the friendship that had sustained them through all seasons. As the days passed, Buttercup and Bluebonnet realized that their journey was not just about the changing seasons but also the constant growth they experienced together. They learned that each season held its own magic and lessons. With every bloom, every sunny day, every fallen leaf, and every snowflake, their bond deepened. Their story became a timeless tale of friendship, resilience, and the beauty of nature's cycle. So, throughout the years, Buttercup and Bluebonnet continued to explore, laugh, and grow, forever cherishing their seasonal adventure. Now, let's continue with another soft tale. The Warmth of Gloxinia and Phlox. This story is about Gloxinia and Phlox, whose friendship and warmth helped bring joy and hope to a village during harsh winter. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in a lush valley, lived a kind-hearted girl named Gloxinia. She had a radiant smile, and her laughter was like the sweetest melody that could warm even the coldest heart. Gloxinia loved to explore the forest that lay just beyond her village, where she would gather colorful flowers and listen to the birds sing. An evening, as the sun began to set and cast a golden glow over the landscape, Gloxinia ventured deeper into the forest than ever before. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a peculiar creature sitting by a sparkling brook. It was a whispering wind named Phlox, with delicate wings that shimmered in the fading light. Phlox had a gentle aura, and his eyes sparkled with curiosity and kindness. Gloxinia approached him cautiously, yet with an undeniable sense of wonder. "Who are you?" she asked softly. "I am Phlox, the whispering wind," he replied in a voice that sounded like the rustling leaves. They immediately felt a connection, as if they had always known each other. Phlox invited Gloxinia to sit by the brook with him. As they talked, Phlox shared tales of the forest's magic and the secrets of the nocturnal creatures. Gloxinia, in turn, told him about her village and her dreams of bringing more warmth and joy to her community. Over time, Gloxinia and Phlox became inseparable friends. They spent their days exploring the forest, and their evenings were filled with laughter and stories by the gentle brook. Gloxinia learned the ways of the forest and discovered that Phlox had a special gift that sought the ability to bring warmth wherever he went. One chilly winter night, the village faced an unusually harsh frost. Gloxinia knew she had to help. She and Phlox devised a plan to use his gift to warm the village. With Phlox's guidance, Gloxinia gathered everyone by the large oak tree at the village center. They held hands in a circle, and Phlox hovered above them, casting a gentle warmth that melted the frost and filled the air with a comforting heat. The villagers were amazed and grateful, their hearts filled with newfound hope and joy. From that day on, the bond between Gloxinia and Phlox grew even stronger. They continued to share the warmth of their friendship with everyone they met. The village flourished, the flowers bloomed brighter, and the laughter of children echoed through the valley. And every night, as the stars twinkled above, Gloxinia and Phlox would sit by their favorite brook, knowing that the warmth they shared was a gift that would never fade. Good night. May your dreams bring you peace.